Hey guys, what's up? It's Rygar the Destroyer, and I've got something today that I'm super excited about. This guy here is the Sideshow Collectibles Captain Rex in Phase 2 armor, or at least his, customized Frankenstein version of it. And I cannot wait to get into the review of this guy, but before we can do that, we need to take a look at his packaging. I'll bring it up here closer to the camera so you can see it. Here on the front, there's a picture of Captain Rex. And I must say that this box is very high quality. You definitely get what you pay for with these figures. And down here at the bottom there's like a metallic Sideshow exclusive sticker. On the side there's another picture of Captain Rex with his helmet off. Again, just really nice photography. Here on the back, another picture. Really nicely done. And here's yet another picture. I think this is funny. Down here at the bottom, Disney's got their name on it, you know. That's got to be there. But anyway, open up the box. It is held closed by magnets. I'm not sure if you can see them. Camera, there's like a little round area right here. That's the magnet, and it holds it closed. As you can see on the inside, it's got the Star Wars logo. It says Captain Rex, and then here's where the figure would have been displayed. Sorry, it's kind of reflective, but in the packaging, you know, it's got Captain Rex's helmet on, and then his head's over here. I don't suggest displaying him in the package. You know, it's definitely not the way these figures were meant to be seen. So that's why I took mine out. So let's get on to the figure review itself here. If the box doesn't get stuck to the backdrop. And here he is. Let me pull him over here closer to the camera. He looks absolutely amazing. They definitely hit it right on the head with this figure. Let me zoom in here. Right on the helmet so you can see that. Around here, they've got some welds and stuff where he put the helmet together, and it just looks really amazing. This is a brand new sculpt for the helmet, and it does look really amazing. As you can see here on the side, there are like tally marks from all the kills he's got and stuff. Looks really great. And then here's the back. And then on this side, it's got the rangefinder. And one really cool feature about this rangefinder that I'm really impressed with, if I can move the camera here and have it not drift away, there we go. Well, still drifting, whatever. You can move this rangefinder down, which is just, I mean, that's just amazing. It's definitely something I expect on a figure of this price range, but nevertheless, it does look really amazing. One warning about that, it is very, very thin, of course, so you definitely do want to be careful with it. When you move it from the base. So that looks really nice, and it's pretty tight, so it won't fall over. But again, you want to be very careful with that. Let me zoom back out here so you can see the rest of the figure. The detail continues on the body. As you can see here, I think this is called a Pauldron. Just looks amazing. It definitely looks like real stitched material, especially in these pouches. Just looks amazing. And this is a floating piece, so you don't have to worry about it getting in the way. And I'll spin it around here so you can see this. Like I said, just looks amazing. Ooh. Oh man, don't break it. I just got this out of the box. Let's see here. Put it back down on the base. Continuing on down to his cape thing. I'm not sure exactly what these called. There's holsters, and these do work. The guns fit in there amazingly. I've got an extra gun from another Sideshow Collectibles that I bought. And if you can see that, you can just slide it straight into the holster, and that just looks amazing. It fits in there really well without being too bulky, which is really nice. And go ahead and pull that out. The rest of the figure, from the waist down, is pretty much a standard clone trooper from Sideshow Collectibles. Not that it doesn't look amazing, but we've definitely seen that before. And while we're down by the feet, I'll go ahead and talk about his base. It's not the standard Clone Wars or Star Wars base. He's got this special Clone Wars one, and as you can see, it's different just for him. You know, it has his name and the Legion he's from, and some tally marks. So that's kind of cool. Put him back on there real quick, and I'll go ahead and go over his accessories. Zoom out here a little bit. I'll go ahead and start with the biggest accessory, I guess, and that is the Jetpack. Now this thing not only looks amazing, but it is quite functional. Not that it actually makes the figure fly. What I mean is that it stays on the figure without falling off. If I can get him to stand up here. As you can see, his back does not have any peg holes in it, and neither does this, and that's because a magnet actually holds the jetpack on. You can see there, it fits just right on his back. It looks amazing, and it will not fall off. The magnet's definitely strong enough where you don't have to worry about it. I'll go ahead and take that off and show you something that I figured out. This is a backpack from, I think it's the 501st Sideshow Collectibles figure, and it works on the same principle as the jetpack. It's got a magnet here, and because they wear the same armor, at least the back plate is primarily the same, he can actually wear this backpack, and again, it won't fall off. So that's really nice. You can get some interchangeability between figures. His next accessory is his actual face, and I think they did an amazing job, not only with the hair, but with his eyes. If you can see there, they actually reflect the light because they're painted with kind of like a high gloss coat, so that looks really amazing. And of course, this has just got a ball peg in it, so you can just pop the helmet off and put this on. And you don't have to worry about seeing the joint because he's got a floating neck piece, like it's a fabric tube essentially that can kind of hide the neck articulation. So that's really nice. His next accessory is this shorter clone blaster. And of course, like every other time this has been released, it's got the foldable stock. So that's really nice. And the detail on this is just amazing. If you can see that, the weathering and everything is just amazing. So that's really impressive. He also comes with 2 droid popper grenades, and I'll go ahead and show you one here. The detail on these are just really amazing. They look really nice. Some of his other accessories are in his hands, so I'm just going to show you the pistol from another Sideshow Collectibles figure. The paint's just a little bit different, but the sculpt and everything is the same, so let's go ahead and show you this. And of course it looks just amazing. So that's really nice. Now we move into all of the extra hands and feet that he comes with. Now the first one are these kind of like kneeling or running feet, and those look really nice. The bottom's painted and everything. And of course he comes with the standing feet that are on the figure. They look essentially the same, they're just flat. Then he's got one peace sign hand. As you can see, it's really well done. And I do want to mention each hand, I think these are both left hands, have the same detail on them, so they're consistent, which is really nice. I'll go ahead and show you these hands because I have them up here. I call them the high five hands. You get 2 of them, and those look nice. He comes with two like gripping hands, loose gripping hands, and again they just look amazing. He comes with two fist hands, which are on the figure in the package, and these again look just amazing. He also comes with two pointing hands. They're, slightly different, but this one's, one finger and then two fingers for pointing. So that's nice. Ooh, dropped that one. And he comes with two thumbs up hands, which is definitely what this figure gets as a rating. 2 thumbs up. So these look really nice. And then of course, he comes with two trigger finger hands that I have on the figure right now. I'll go ahead and pull them up here so you can see them. And I should mention that the hands really do grip the weapons nicely. They're the same on both sides, just kind of reversed. So now we get into the articulation and the size of the figure. Let me adjust the camera here. He stands with the base and the rangefinder up about 13¼ inches. So I mean, he's not standing, perfectly straight up right now, but around that range is how tall he stands. And without the base, with the rangefinder up, he's about 13. So he's got some pretty good size, but he's right in scale with all of the other figures. As far as the head articulation goes, he's got a ball peg in the helmet, and then at the base of the neck, there feels like another ball peg, but it might be a hinge. I'm sorry, I can't see the actual articulation, obviously, because he's wearing the armor and some clothing, so I don't want to pull him apart to see all the articulation, but you can definitely feel where it is. He's got a butterfly joint in the shoulder that lets him bring his arm around, which is nice. He's got what feel like ball hinge shoulders that give him a good range of motion. He's got a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, and then he's got, and I'll actually show you this one because they're in each hand. It's a hinge, if it'll focus. Come on, there we go. It's a hinge right here with 2 pegs on it. So it swivels and hinges. So you can get pretty much any range of motion you need out of that. He's got waist articulation, but it is kind of limited by the armor. You're pretty much not going to be able to use it, unfortunately. He's got, I'm not sure what kind of hips. They feel like T-jointed, and they give him all of the range of motion you could possibly want. He's got, feels like a thigh swivel, so that's good. Double jointed knees, and again, for the foot, it's the same type of joint as in the leg, so 2 pegs and then a hinge. So this guy is just packed with articulation. He looks great as far as the detail. The only thing that's really bad is the price. These Sideshow Collectibles figures have gone up in price recently, but they've definitely amped up the detail on everything. So this guy is definitely worth it if you like clone troopers. He's Captain Rex, so pretty much you have to have him. So if you have any comments or questions, just leave them down in the comment section below, and I'll see you later.